Hello and welcome to Greg's Mowing. And so in this video we'll be doing a catch-up sort of winter catch-up video on the battery VW Transporter. So I'm here with Curtis. So the video went out sort of a year and a half ago, and so we'll see how he's found it throughout the winter. So hello Curtis, welcome back to the channel, back by a popular demand, some would say. So you've had this van now about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Obviously last year was a long hot summer.
Yeah.
How has it been throughout that summer? And now obviously we've had a very long sort of cold winter. How has it been through that, reliability and comfort wise?
Comfort's good. Reliability, we've had a few hiccups. One day it didn't make it off the driveway.
Ooh.
And it spent a week with Volkswagen for a software update, so they said. But they did give me a courtesy van paid for all that time, so I can't complain too much.
No.
Range seems to be getting worse.
Right, so what's the claimed range when you bought it?
Range is 82 miles.
Right.
The most I think I've ever had it is 60.
Ooh.
And at the moment you're turning it on fully charged and it will stay between 40 and 50.
So just over half.
Yeah. Efficiency, it's getting 1.5 maximum, 1.5 miles per kilowatt hour.
Yeah.
Which is not good.
Not
I
good.
don't know if it's just the van or what it is as to why it's not very efficient.
No.
But it's going back.
It's going back.
Early as well.
Early. And just give a sneak peek, what sort of van are you getting? Is it a diesel or another battery?
Diesel.
You're going back to diesel.
Back to diesel.
Yeah.
This, when I first got it, was very cheap to run, and because of the energy crisis and the prices and stuff, this is now quite expensive to run for such little range, and you can't on a lunch break go and get on a charger somewhere because everyone's using them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So some days I don't do 50 miles, I might do 10 or I might do 30.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to go back to diesel and then stick with that for the time being.
So just showing inside of the cab of the van for those that haven't seen inside of a Transporter. I think it's pretty much the same as the diesel one, except mask doesn't normally come included. It looks nice. Curtis, what do you think?
It's got some good bits. Heated seats, electric mirrors, automatic, which is nice, and CarPlay, which is good.
CarPlay, yeah.
The two heaters on the left hand side of the stereo is really a bit of a pain because you're blocking all the heat coming onto you with your phone.
Oh, right, yeah.
But that's just a minor.
Yeah, that's the way you've had it set up. But
yeah.
Normally in vans you've got, certainly with the Fords, you have one here as you do, and then one that side of the radio, and then the two are over there. So you're sort of missing out from there, from what I can see. But heated seats, they're probably nice.
Heated seats are very nice.
Probably use a bit of your battery range up as well. But
yeah. I mean,
if you have anything
turn it on and we'll see what efficiency we've got today. So covered 21 miles, says it's an average speed 18 miles an hour, 1.4 kilowatts hour.
Yeah, so it's not the most efficient vehicle out there.
No. I would like to try the Ford for a day or two to see what efficiency a Ford or another vehicle would get.
a bit of a different dash layout to a regular combustion engine van. I'm sure you understand it. It all looks a bit on the left there, charge 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, so 2,
10,
if you're keeping it in the blue, that's when you're sort of efficient, and if you push past the blue, you're using more power of the battery.
Right.
The green bit is obviously the regenerative braking. So obviously when you let off the throttle, it'll be braking for you.
Yeah, and then you've got your battery
Dial.
gauge.
Yeah.
Dial there, your sort of fuel gauge, as it were. You've got a few little cubby holes up here, your 12 volt. Cup holders are a bit of an odd place. Certainly in my view with Fords, they're usually on the end there. But overall okay, but you reckon they're a little bit small if there was maybe...
Too small for me, I would say.
More of you.
For what?
And you're not exactly a big chap.
No, I mean, but once you put a child and car seat in here,
yeah,
your room's all gone.
Right.
I don't think you'd want to put 3 people in this cab very often.
No.
Not comfortably anyway. I mean, the driver's comfortable, passengers are.
No, fair enough. You got your grab handles, quite a few. You got handles everywhere. Good door cards with a bit of storage, which is always handy.
Yeah.
Handy in vans. So there we are. There's not really much more else to say. I mean, you don't carry a huge amount of weight, really.
No.
Do you? So
it's still stated it can carry. I think it is just under a ton.
It's under a ton. Your range will probably.
I have personally had 800 kilos in the back.
You see the range just disappearing
Not
from
really.
your range, or is it quite?
No, not really.
No.
It does feel a bit slower. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's quite a bit of weight in there.
Yeah.
But it's the cold weather that hits the batteries. But their claim electric should be good for short journeys, but my efficiency on short journeys is terrible.
It's even worse than most sort of dual carriageway.
Yeah. So
sort of driving.
They're meant to be better than a diesel van at short journeys and be more efficient. This battery isn't. So I'd like to try, from having this year and a half, it'd be nice to try another one and see if they're more efficient.
Yeah, the technology moves on. Obviously this wasn't by VW as a tuning company. I believe VW were going to make a battery one, but they pulled the plug on that, probably because the next generation will be coming out, which will be a badged Ford Transit Custom, so I imagine there'll be a battery one then, which might offer more range, more payload and things like that. So yeah, well, good to catch up with you, Curtis. Thanks for showing us around your van, which you'll get rid of a bit early.
Yeah, 6 months early.
6 months early. And yeah, one day he'll go for a slightly more grown-up van. But anyway, good to catch up, and thanks for your time.